Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, and how we're going to fix everything together. And the content that I'm going to show you is an interesting pattern that I've discovered, around the Attorney General Matt Gaetz appointment and then Pete Hegseth, the appointment for the Defense Secretary. It's weird because all of a sudden, the exact same accusations are coming out. Did you guys know? They're obviously sexual abusers. Both of them. That sounds so familiar. Don't worry, we're going to get into it, and I've got all the receipts. Everything will be linked in the description box below. I'm sure you guys are going to love this one, and please send this one out to get in front of the narrative that we're going to have to deal with for the next probably 3 to 5 weeks. Of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on if you like that freedom and dispelling myths and lies in order to get the Democrat way. Make sure you do that. And as we get into this, guys, we are about to dive in so deep to what I'm sure is just a coincidence. They abound in politics, especially when Democrats are accusing somebody of something. It's so weird. Anyway, but before we get into that, make sure you guys don't miss out on the 10% off discount sale we're doing for Black November going into the Christmas gifting season. All of our limited time shirts, we basically broke them out of jail. We took a Monopoly card and just got them out because you guys normally can't get them. Now you can. You use the code 4540 or -47. So 45-47. You guys get 10% off on all of our limited time shirts from Freedom Only Lasts If You Defend It. The Kamikaze Kamala shirt, which I personally love. Nobody likes a Glock block. We've got Restraining the Rights of the Legal. And, of course, we have the Liberty versus Tyranny shirt. All of that 10% off. And if you get over $50 on your order, you get free shipping. It's freedom on looking great, on savings, and you get your Christmas gifts knocked out for that person that you can't quite figure out what to get them. Boom. Link in the description box below. Make sure you do not miss your opportunity for 10% off of our limited time designs. With that said, guys, I'm just going to show you a few things. I'm sure it's unrelated. Anita Hill accuses Clarence Thomas. Let me just read the subtitle right here, a little descriptor. In October of 1991, while the Senate Judiciary Committee was deliberating over the final vote on U.S. Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas, hey, that's a SCOTUS, Anita Hill stepped forward with accusations of sexual harassment against Thomas. As a result, the committee held 3 days of investigative hearings. In her nationally televised and broadcast statement, Hill testifies about the alleged harassment. Okay? Well, that's in 1991. That was a long time ago. Maybe this is an old trick that they would never... Oh, that's awkward. Reporters dig into Justice Kavanaugh's past, allegations of misconduct against him. It's weird. You know what else is weird, guys? Biden was involved in this one with Anita Hill and Clarence Thomas. He was the one that actually led the entire thing. And then Kamala Harris was involved against the Kavanaugh appointment. Both SCOTUS. But again, I'm sure it is a coincidence. Nothing to see here at all. Let's just play this first clip. I'm sure it's completely unrelated.
Says he will ask the House Ethics Committee not to release a report on an investigation into Matt Gaetz, who is Trump's pick for Attorney General. Johnson told reporters what's in the report is not relevant for the public to know.
This as Northern California officials disclose an investigation on Trump's pick for Secretary of Defense. Here's ABC's Perry Russom.
City officials in Monterey, California say President-elect Trump's pick for Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth was part of an investigation into an alleged sexual assault at a hotel in 2017. No charges were filed.
Okay. We're starting to get another pattern. Let's continue. I'm sure we can tie it all together. The strings are so not impossible. Maybe we go into Inside Edition, see what they're saying. Again, all this is dropping within the last 2 hours.
Fox News host Pete Hegseth, nominated to be defense secretary, was once investigated over a sexual assault allegation. Cops investigated but did not charge him with any crime.
Cops investigated but did not charge him with any crime. That sounds so familiar. What does that sound like? Oh, wait a minute. Look. Matt Gaetz, woman testifies to House Ethics Committee that Gaetz had sex with her when she was 17. We covered this one. But look at this little point right down here. The Justice Department, let me highlight it because, the point of highlighting is to stand out, not highlight the whole thing, Braden. The Justice Department had spent years probing the allegations, including allegations of obstruction of justice, before informing Gaetz last year that it would not bring charges. That's weird. And then, of course, that's what they're pushing out there at the Democrat side right there. Democratic coalition, tell your senators oppose Matt Gaetz for Attorney General. So, guys, just another tweet from the leftist Twitter mob. I'm just going to lay this out for you. I'm getting really comfortable. We're going to have a relationship real quick. What are the odds that over a 34-year period, that all the appointees from SCOTUS to Attorney General to Secretary of Defense for a 30-year period, all are Republicans. They all abuse women. They all sexually assault. There were all no charges, but they all almost derailed their entire careers. It's weird because if you look back, there's Anita Hill in 1991. There's Kavanaugh a couple years ago. We know that one. Biden was involved in Anita Hill, as I mentioned. Kamala Harris involved in this one. And the Democrats, again, are going after Pete Hegseth now, along with Matt Gaetz. And they openly say in the report that police did not file charges. And then we go over, of course, to Attorney General Matt Gaetz' nominee. He's not there yet. Now, all of a sudden, that's the big push, is that he's the one that did all this crime. While, again, it literally says before informing Gaetz last year that it would not bring charges. Okay, so now we're going to have a little bit of a relationship real quick. You and I, right here. What are the odds, guys, that all of that happens? And, by the way, the key constituency for the Democrats in the Kamala Harris campaign that went down in flames, just like our shirt, it's kind of weird that the same constituency was all focused on women, their abortion rights, and taking rights away from women. That was the entire shtick. Are you picking up what they're putting down? They're targeting women with all of the different appointments. They're targeting women with the campaign ads. They're targeting women with all the different SCOTUS nominees. Are you picking all this up? And it's pretty odd that all of these people from 1991 to current, the Democrats have gone to that one. That's the dirt that they dig up on every single one of these. Isn't that kind of weird? Because either the Republicans are a bunch of dirtbags who only abuse women. That's just the thing, apparently. Or that's just the go-to that gets the most emotional response, which gets the most return on political investment. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think these patterns are so interesting. Do you see the same patterns? Am I making this up? What do you guys think? Maybe we're over a different target. Or let me know what you think in the comments below. I will see you on the next one. I look forward to this fight with you to push freedom. And until the next shenanigan the Democrats pull, later.